Used to ride hand-me-downs, Malcolm in the middle. Since my nuts dropped, boy, I been had the shit on. Back when I was broke, still flashing them the dimples. Plain white tee, Guess jeans, real simple. Ever since a bean, knew I'd be influential. Chucks untouched in the box when they ship on. Banging on the Alpines, play it in the system. Tell them what you been on, tell them what you been on.
The ups, the downs, the lost, the found, the pains, the aches, the thrills, the sound, the come up, the blow up, it all must come down. Yeah, still fuck the queen, but I just want the ups, the downs, the lost, the found, the pains, the aches, the thrills, the sound, the come up, the blow up, it all must come down. Yeah, still fuck the queen, but I just want the crown.
Lips tired from the back and forth, trying to make some money, bitch. Do not talk to me like you sexy or you're fucking rich. Try to pull my strings, cause I'm good at playing puppeteer. Cause I don't have the time to give a snippet to your publicist. I'm working on some other shit, this other shit, some other shit. I'm so far out the globe, it's like a UFO, a mothership. Trust the 480 area code, you couldn't supplement. She saw me at the stove, she like, you know this on my bucket list? Yo Rico, guess I finally made it past the bleachers. Passed all the assignments, every undermining teacher. G-pause, opened up the show, sound like the feature. Running out accomplishments, I need some new Adidas. Say that, come up, document it, go and trace that. Great catch, 60 fucking singles at the basement. I made it, never paid for weed, shit's amazing. Looking at my hero in the mirror, I'm like, hey kid.
The ups, the downs, the lost, the found, the pains, the aches, the thrills, the sound, the come up, the blow up, it all must come down. Yeah, still fuck the queen, but I just want the ups, the downs, the lost, the found, the pains, the aches, the thrills, the sound, the come up, the blow up, it all must come down. Yeah, still fuck the queen, but I just want the crown.
Hey, hey. I'm living life like a .com. Yup, WWW. I put in work, need a W too. All of my dogs getting W's too. Why? We splitting the pie. We on the court. You sit on the side, boy. This is prime time. Fuck a highlight tape. Y'all finna get this shit live. Yeah. And she listen to Tribe. Wait, man, this chick is a vibe. She wanna kick it. I told.
What's up? We got ourselves the first ever Simpsons game tonight. I don't know. I'm trying to put in some bets. I put in one for Jake Ferguson and Mike Gesicki to score. I put in one for Chase Brown, T. Higgins, and Brandon Cooks all to score. I might just do a one score, but like the odds are so bad because I feel like they know it's going to be a shootout. Maybe I'll just do like Dallas defense plus 750 or like just Cooper Rush to score. Do we do that? Cooper Rush to score and like Joe Burrow to score? Joe Burrow's only plus 550. Cooper Rush is 10-1 odds. I don't know. We'll see. I might throw a few more in. How's everyone doing? How do I watch a show or how do you watch the Simpsons game? Is that what you're saying? It's on Disney. My kids like the Simpsons. I've never been a huge Simpsons fan. It's alright. But if you're asking how you watch a game, my understanding is it's on Disney. Streaming on Disney. It's like they did it last year with the why the 99 Problems? I saw something about that today with Jay-Z and a B is one now, or was that the total of the Bills Rams score? Is that why we're saying that? No, that was like 49-40. Dude, what a wild game that Bills game was. I mean, look, I'm upset they lost. I feel like it could have been avoided by not calling the timeout, at least giving us a chance to get the ball back. But, dude, Josh Allen, 3 rushing, 3 throwing, setting a all-time record. First player to ever do that. And first highest fantasy score from any quarterback ever in the history of recorded fantasy football. Like, that's wild, right? But it does hurt when the Chiefs win last night for our chances to get a bye. But it was a fun game to watch, probably especially if you weren't. It was not fun for my. I'll tell you this. It was not fun for my sister who played my brother and needed to win. And this is in like $100 league. My sister's in it. She does well. My little boy just sent a message over the Google thing. Who had to beat my brother to get in, and she played against Josh Allen. He had Josh Allen. And on top of that, she had to watch the Bills lose. She's a huge Bills fan. Had to lose because he had Josh Allen. You know what I mean? She was like, this is the worst game ever. I lost because I played against Josh Allen, but the Bills lost. Yeah, I heard that today. There's so much going on with that. I just never, I've like pulled away from it. Sounds like other people tried to pull away from them too, but they wouldn't let them. Joe Mixon, Eddie Jackson, T. Higgins. I like the scoring ones. I know they're not like the good bets. There's a Zach Moss. But I like the scoring ones because when they score, it gets exciting. Like, especially Brian Dawkins, Colin Johnson, Tunsil. There's a Keith Brooking Pulsar. There's a T. Higgins rookie. Preston Williams, McCole Hardman, Isaac Bruce. One auto per box is supposed to be in here. How did everyone else do? Zach, did you hit any bets yesterday? I see we have Brent Harmon in here. Wow, the Steelers and the Bills. I'll tell you what, they're tied now. I think the Bills are ahead of them as far as tiebreaker status goes, but Lions next week. Steelers have a tough schedule too. I can. Wes, there's a lot of Wes just said I can't believe he put on a clinic and he still lost. Sean McDermott, listen, I've always fought for him. I've always said, hey, you know, let McDermott go. He's gotten us back to where we are. But there has been way too many games where I'm like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this? And I'm kind of over it. I'm not going to be mad. He won't lose his job. He has signed a contract. He's getting us there. But I said he needs to bring in a game manager to be like, to handle like the timeouts and some of like the extra stuff. Or we are going to get our autograph, but it's going to go to the Houston Texans, Isaiah Coulter. You can get like the Joe Burrows, the Tuas, the all out of here. We've had good luck getting AutoZone, not points. You play Philly? Oh yeah, because I said if we would have won this yesterday, it would have been big. If we would have won and the Chiefs would have lost, obviously the opposite of both things happened because Philly playing the Lions and us playing the Lions and Philly playing Pittsburgh would have been a big bye game. Like the winner would have gotten a bye, pretty much. But it could still go either way. Laviska Shenault. I think there's so much action. I mean, there are teams that are in that might listen. Miami Dolphins still have a chance to get in, and it's not like their team sucks, right? You could still have a situation where the Seattle Seahawks, with only 3 weeks left, are winning their division, but don't make the playoffs. I mean, I think the Vikings are pretty much locked in. Even though they didn't clinch it. Right now there are 4 teams that locked in playoffs. It is the Lions, the Eagles, the Chiefs, and the Bills. They are locked into the playoffs. But only 2 teams have locked in their division for certain. That is the Chiefs and the Bills. But week 15, going into week 15, we have 4 squads locked in the playoffs. It does seem early. Ha! Yeah, you're just mad because you had him. A lot of people had bet on Cook. Cook is all right. Cook's top 5 in touchdowns this year. He's going to be all right. But it was hard to watch that if you had Cook to score last night and you keep seeing him, hand it over. He tried to give the ball to some of those backs. They were not getting anything done. All players go to current teams unless in Pro Look Uni. Romeo Doubs going to be an out of 25 to the Green Bay Packers. It's Mike Haralambous. I'll put it this way, Wes. I don't know if this is the year, but almost every talking head said this was our rebuild year, that Buffalo would be lucky to finish 3rd in their division. There's no way they're making the playoffs. 7 wins would be a success for the Bills this year. Pierre Strong, that is a 9 out of 20. So when you start looking at it that way, then, it's like it's a rebuild year for us. And we haven't locked. Nobody's clinched their division that early since 2009. Bills have their record wins already for this part of the season. I think Pierre Strong is it still the... That's going to go Cleveland. Cleveland rocks. Season is going by remarkably fast. But at the same time, we have 15, 16, 17. We have 4 more weeks of football. But you're right. It does. It does every year. There's a Jahan Dotson. Now that will go out to, where did he end up going to? Is he at Eagles? He's a Philly, right? That goes out to the Philadelphia Eagles. That's number 2 out of 25. Joseph Taylor. Philly. How many of you guys made your playoffs? Or let me ask you this. Is there anyone that needs players in the night's game to get in or possibly be eliminated from their fantasy playoffs? I'm either in or out already. So, like, I don't think there's anyone tonight that's going to change that for me. Emeka Egbuka, take it to the house. 5 out of 5. Nice pink there. Egbuka, 5 out of 5. I'll just double check some of these. That is going to be... Oh, he's not in yet. Is he? That was 1 year ago. It seemed. He's still with the Buckeyes? All right. That's going to be a random at the end. Stay tuned. But this one may not be. We got David Bell. David Bell. 17 out of 30. I believe that is the Cleveland Browns. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's crazy, Brent. I mean, that's the same Scott brought up. It's the same with the Seahawks. They're winning their division. Yep, that goes to Cleveland. They're winning their division, and it was like a complete rebuild, you know? It's like Niners were predicted, and they're not even, what are they, in 3rd or 4th? Cade Otton, 1 out of 25 for the Bucks. Like him, but don't bet him to score a TD. He's too streaky. There you go, McCarthy. And Adonai Mitchell, 2 out of 15. I do like this Valiant box. Guaranteed 1 of 1 at the end. And I think, 10 autos total or 8 autos total? It's going to be the Indianapolis Colts going out to Jason Mello. So is there anyone that's watching tonight's game with the hopes, praying that you need someone to score? Because I want to know. I want to follow with you. Woo, we got one coming up. Rising Stock, 3 out of 3. Jelani Woods. He was on the Colts. Yep, Indianapolis Colts. Another one going out for you. All right, I'm going to do this 1 of 1 first. It's Phil Jerkovich, 1 of 1. I don't know, did he ever get on there? That might be a random. But don't worry, we have a good card coming. There's one under here. Pittsburgh Panthers. Never made it. Undrafted 2024. Nothing in the pros. He was invited to a mini camp. Never got signed. Never official. So we will random this as well. But who's got him? Jason, how about a 14 out of 15 C.J. Stroud? All-American auto, baby. Boom! That'll play. That'll play. There we go. All right, we got 2 more boxes. Let's go ahead and do the 5-card stud, and then we'll do the helmet last. Don't get your guesses in for the helmet yet, though. Wes, how crazy is that deal? It's crazy that the Yankees pretty much, my understanding is the Yankees pretty much offered him the same exact thing, but wanted another year. Why they want him for the next 16 years, I don't know. I guess it spreads out the money or something, but essentially it was like $5 million a year less over the life of the thing. And he went to the Mets. Dude bet on himself, though. Ooh, we got the case hit. This is the last box of this, too. I was getting worried. Last box, we got the Joker. 2, 5, 2, 5, and the Joker. Boom, baby. Let's hope it's a good one. Kendre Miller. Did he score yesterday? Was that him that robbed Alvin Kamara? 2 out of 5. Kendre Miller. New Orleans Saints going out to Jimmy Britton. And this guy went down for the season finally, but it's still a good one. 1 out of 5. Rookie auto. Aiden O'Connell going out to the Raiders. This guy's been hurt twice this season, but I like him. He's not a bad QB. I think the Raiders are going to be going after Sanders, though. And Jordan Battle. 1 out of 2. Is it Bengals or Browns on that? I think it's the Bengals. That is the Cincinnati Bengals there. Going out to Jason Mello. $75 million in signing bonus. Woohoo! Pays to play baseball if you're good at it. Ivan Pace Jr. 1 out of 2. Going out to Minnesota Vikings. They continue to roll. 5 touchdowns for Sam Darnold. And our Joker. Go ahead and get your helmet guesses in. His stash is better than his playing. You're right. All right. It's going to end up going to the Chargers, I believe, in this set. It's a little older. It is. It is a 1 of 1. It goes to the Chargers. Keenan Allen for the Chargers. Jason Galbraith with the 1 of 1 Joker. Not bad at all. So out of the wild card and the Leaf, there were 2, 1 of each box. We got a Keenan Allen and a Stroud. Guys, listen, I know what the talking heads say. I know what the message boards say. Stop sleeping on this stuff. We're getting it at we can get these breaks put together at far better prices. And I know that doesn't mean you can pull the $2,000 1 of 1 insert case hit. Whatever. Listen, how many of you guys have pulled that card before? But if we do enough of these breaks, you're bound to get one of these. We pulled how many Strouds, how many Caleb Williams, how many. I'm telling you, it's worth it. That's why I continue to do them. I continue to do them here for that reason. So, helmet guess is in. H. Remember, put an H with your guess. You can win $10 on a helmet guess just by guessing the person correctly. That sounded like there was a card in there, and I know they always come with a card, but if you know how it works, if you get one of those extra jerseys, it could just be the card, but it sounded like there was something in there. Let's see. We pulled a Tom Brady redemption for a jersey in here once. Not out of this one, but I don't know. I don't know if this one goes to a team. I got to double check. We've pulled his auto before, and I think we had to random it because he was drafted. Guesses are off. You won't get this guy. But he was drafted in baseball by the Brewers and the Yankees. I don't know how it was in both. It said drafted in 93 by the Brewers and 94 the Yankees. Also drafted in the first round for basketball for the New York Knicks and helped them lead to the 1999 NBA Finals. I was hoping there'd be an extra thing in there. It is Charlie Ward, Heisman winner in 93. I don't know that he ever was on an NFL team, though. I think he just went and played basketball, right? New York Knicks, San Antonio Spurs, and the Houston Rockets. Never drafted in football, didn't go into the draft. The Chiefs wanted to take him away from the Knicks to back up Joe Montana, but he declined. So we get to random that up. It says, during his time with the Knicks, Ward was often called the best quarterback in New York due to the struggle of the New York Jets and the New York Giants. Ward tried to box out P.J. Brown, but when he tried to get inside of the free throw, Brown became frustrated and retaliated by picking Ward up, flipping him over, and throwing him into the first row. This caused a bench-clearing brawl. Wow. Well, listen, everyone's eligible for it. Then we got 3 things to random up, but not a bad break either way with the Stroud auto and the Keenan Allen Joker 1 of 1. I will tell you this right now. We will do one paper football, so stick around if you want to. Here we go. CeeDee Lamb and T. Higgins rookies. Here were our autos. We had Jelani Woods for the Indianapolis Colts. That's going to be go. And if you guys want, there is a breakup for tonight. It's got the new certified. So check it out. If we fill it before, I would say, I'll give you till halftime of the game tonight. I'll do a wheel spin. But if it doesn't fill by halftime of the game, we'll probably rip it tomorrow. Adonai Mitchell. We got Kate Otten for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going out to Zach McCarthy. We got David Bell for the Cleveland Browns going out to Doug Berger. Jahan Dotson for Philadelphia Eagles going out to Joseph Taylor. We have the Pierre Strong for the Cleveland Browns and Romeo Doubs for the Green Bay Packers. Mike Garalambis getting one in there. We also have the Isaiah Coulter Houston Texans. They were not done yet. We had Ivan Pace. Ivan Pace for the Minnesota Vikings. So a lot of people getting a little bit in here. The Jordan Battle for the Cincinnati Bengals going out to Jason Mello. We had the Aiden O'Connell, not bad at all. I know he's got injured this week, but I don't think he'll be done playing by any means. And then the Kendre Miller for the New Orleans Saints going out to Jimmy Britton. Then, of course, 2 of our better autos. Again, only 25 a spot on the break. 2 nice hits as well. C.J. Stroud for the Houston Texans. That is out of 15. And then we have the Keenan Allen Joker 101 going out to the Chargers. That's Jason. And then now we have 3 to do. We'll do the Emeka Egbuka out of 5. We'll do the 101 first, actually, because he was never drafted. He's going to be. So we're going to do the 1. This is number 2, and this is number 3. All will get random separately, but you have the chance of each and every one. So just because you hit one doesn't mean that you can't hit all 3 of them or another one. So stay tuned for that here. Bring you guys over. Yeah, so no one answered me. I guess no one has that big of a deal going on with fantasy tonight. Nobody has that big of a... I honestly think most leagues are over. You know, even if you're fighting for a spot, you probably did it last night. All right, here we go. Everyone, 32 entries. First things first, Jerkovich, 1 of 1. Min roll 5. Here we go. 11. I'm excited to see how the Simpsons game is. Anybody else going to tune into the Simpsons feed? New York Jets is going to get it. That's going to be Adam D. You got the first one, Adam. Jets. All right, next up is the Emeka Egbuka. I'm sure I'm not saying his name right, but that's what it's spelled like. Emeka Egbuka. That's a 5 of 5. Take it to the house. Cool looking card. 32. Everyone's eligible. We got a 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's the Carolina Panthers on the board. Don and Cash Wiley are on the board. Carolina. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out the Simpsons one. I mean, I told the kids I promised them we would. And it's really nice helmet here. I think it looks great. It is one of those Eclipse variations. And it's got the Heisman inscription on it. I like that everyone's eligible for it. That's a fun one. I'm glad we didn't do divisions or something on that one. Being the only thing, it would have just been like a Raz for a helmet. Which I guess kind of divisions are. Carolina Panthers! Back to back! Wow. Oops. And you know that can do, we said you can do it. It just counts as a hit. All right, now what we're going to do is do the 2 hitless credits, and then we're going to end. We didn't update paper footballs yet because we always wait till after Monday Night Football. So we will wait for that. I know, I do wish it was a better game. But it's at least, I think it's going to be high scoring. I do think it's going to be high scoring, so it could be fun for that way. And that's good for kids. Niners and oops, I didn't show you guys. I got to bring you over. Niners and Chiefs are getting the hitless credit. So that is going to be Joseph Taylor and Felton. Felton got his Chiefs and didn't get a hit. He got another win last night, though. I did think it was funny, all the Chiefs fans last night after the game were like, you guys didn't see the ref pull that field goal post over a little bit to help us out? I was like, all right, they get to do that. I know there was controversial calls, but I thought that was kind of funny. Like, you saw him help us with the field goal, right? They're going to hear about it, so they may as well give it back because there's enough controversial calls. I would say just keep betting them against the spread. Like, bet the other team with the spread because they haven't covered once over the last 7 weeks. Tampa Bay Bucks, you're going to get the paper football. That is Zach McCarthy. You're going to get one. Here we go, Zach. You ready? The Ravens. That could serve you well. I don't know if we've had them yet. Zach McCarthy and the Raven. That'll start this coming week. They were off this week, weren't they? All right, guys. I'm going to roll out, try to catch kickoff of this game with my kids. We will be back later tonight, I hope. It looks like, let me check. I don't know how much is left. Yeah, we got probably 20 spots left. So, I mean, like I said, if it fills tonight, we can still break, but let's get after it. All right, guys, enjoy the game. Good luck if you're fighting for fantasy.